Hi, this one's probably also gonna be a really short one, probably, maybe. So yeah, first off, yeah, the town is destroyed. In 7 years, this town is just nothing of a nothing. The first thing we notice, of course, is that the townspeople have been replaced by zombies. Second thing you notice, these zombies aren't, like, awful because they don't actually freeze you in place. Third off, I'm showing this now just for shock value. Hyrule Castle? No, it's more like Lava Floatsville Castle. It's Ganon's castle. Hyrule Castle belongs to Ganon. He did a lot of redecorating, but again, 7 years, I guess. You know, I don't know if you could transform a castle like that much in such a short period of time, but yeah. There's nothing really we can do here at present. There's a sculptula on one of the pillars back here, but I can't get it right this second. There is something I could do, but I'm not gonna right this second. It's something I'll probably do after the next dungeon. This cool guardhouse where we got a lot of money has been replaced by a ghost house with a ghost in it, and we can, like, get ghost money. Yeah, you still get a lot of money. So, no, you know what? I'll save that for when I go to do it. The ranch has changed. I'm not showing that yet. A lot of stuff has just changed. And that's just the long and short of it. So, we're gonna go into here, but I want to make it daytime first. Eventually. Maybe if I sit here and botch the sun song long enough, it'll just, you know, turn to day naturally. That's the real power of the sun song. So, yeah. In we go. Kakariko Village sure has changed. Now these guys who are in the market are here, and they're laughing about how awful the world is in such a short time. Isn't that hilarious? Isn't that wacky? So I could go get my reward of 20 from House of Mouse, but I'm not going to. Hi, Anju. It's a new type of miniature cuckoo. It's a pocket cuckoo. We're gonna start the adult trading sequence. This game, geez, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, why did Nintendo give you 2 trading sequences? Honestly, this one's the actual trading sequence. The other one is just, like, get a bunch of masks or whatever. It's not that bad. It still is a trading sequence, because you start with, It still, you know, starts with a letter, turns into a mask. No, it starts with an egg, turns into a chicken, turns into a mask. No, chicken, egg, chicken, letter, mask, 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 and then just like a bunch of masks. So yeah, if you don't do the owl drop thing as a child, you can get this way. Physics are fun. And while I'm here, I'm going to show off another way to get this rooftop thing before you're, like, intended to. Also, the general store is here. Now, make sure to salute it because it worked really hard to get to that position. And then there's another potion shop. These, like, are just like, hey, the market is here now in the one remaining human settlement in all of Hyrule, of which there were, like, 1 or 2, I guess. So you can, like, do this jump and fail. It's like this. Yeah, you can do that. And I want to align it with the fence. I want to actually show off the trick rather than just like, yeah, do this. I want to actually jump off of a thing, though. I don't want to catch myself on the roof. I want to jump. I'm too far left? No, I'm not. And then, yeah, this guy who gives you a heart piece. You're not meant to do this way. It's just the way I do it. Also, that building is now complete. Also, there's no water in this well. So, like, yeah, you ate my only food. Now we're gonna starve. Let's go ahead and just go into the graveyard because not much has changed. Except now there's ghosts in the graveyard, so that's pretty fun. we're just gonna let that guy go. What's in there? It's a piece of heart. Okay. That's a trick you can do in Rando to see if that's worth your time or not. But I didn't plant that as a child because I forgot, but it's okay because I'm gonna do like a big montage of that. So this is the ghost race with a ghost in it. And we're gonna do it twice. The first time doesn't really matter how good we do, but I do this in Rando a lot. I'm not great at this, as very plainly you can see actually, demonstrating that I'm not great at this. Hitting a couple fires, like 1 or 2 is still not bad. It doesn't matter so much right now, because it doesn't matter what my time actually is. Eventually that is going to matter a lot. So I'm kind of glad to be messing this up. Navi, shut up. We're literally progressing the video game right now. Okay? Like, Navi, I'm gonna need you to trust on this one. We're literally making Frog Champ. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't have gotten it this run anyway. That's rough, buddy. That's a cool little trick to save like a second. So the timer is gonna matter eventually, but not right now. Yeah, I'm really glad that that one was that one. Wow. That sure was one of the races of all time. I hit like every fire and messed up a lot, so. It's called the hook shot. Kerboing? Doesn't that sound cool? This could have been a reward in the Light Temple or something. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. You're going back. Navi, if I let you, if I acknowledge your existence, will you stop? Hey, look, we got a hook shot. Kerboing. And then the game's gonna be like, you need to go to the forest, because we told you that. You didn't know that, even though we told you that because we said you didn't. I'm fine with systems in games that are like, hey, you might have, like, forgotten, like, what to do or whatever. But, yeah. Oh no, we're trapped forever. I'm gonna show a cool thing later. These blocks have the Door of Time symbol on them, so we play the Song of Time and they go away. And then there are some spots where, like, Navi acts weird in, like, a bunch of space. And, then you can play the Song of Time in summon blocks. Not everywhere, but a bunch of places. So, we're just gonna do this. And get another piece of heart. I'm gonna show another cool way to get that, in theory, in a rando, so you don't have to do the race. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other one. No, this is this one. I don't know if some of these tricks I'm showing off might be 1.0 exclusive, but the rando works on 1.0, so it works out. So you can just do that. You don't actually have to do the race at all. Hey, look, an Ocarina, and you look angry. I never talked to you as a child in the past, so this just kind of works out as like a weird bootstrap paradox, if I'm being honest. Because this is to get Song of Storms, and he teaches us this. And then later in the game, spoiler alert, we're going to get the ability to go back to being a child. And we play this to open another dungeon later. But this guy is mad because a child 7 years ago played this song that he just taught us and messed up the well and everything. So then he teaches it to us as an adult. So who composed Beethoven's Fifth? Alright, for real this time, just don't worry about my health. There we go. Cool, that worked out. Now in a rando, if you don't have Song of Time, you get stuck here and have to like reset the game unless... Blah. Okay. Now let me go fulfill one more promise before I lead us into the next dungeon. Hi there. Time for commerce. I doubt very highly I need to speed up the rest of this, because we're going to the lake for a very important reason. Now, it's a huge detour. You never need to do this, but it makes getting to the next dungeon significantly easier and skips this like weird faux stealth segment that is kind of awful and no one likes. But I like no one liked it. So we're gonna go here, back to the lake, which I don't think we entered properly the first time, so here it is, the lake in all of its splendor and glory. Leaves a little bit to be desired, doesn't it? Yeah, the Master Sword's pretty cool. It does double the damage. It does about as much damage as a Deku Stick, if I'm being honest. Here we go. I tried to play it fast, didn't work out. So yeah, now that we have a hook shot, we can do that if we really want to, and I don't. There's something else I want to do real quick, though. Besides, like, refill on, well, whatever bushes just happen to drop. For example. So, in theory, you need a beam to get up to the roof of this place, or this is the Scarecrow song. It creates hook-shottable targets. Hook-shottable hook-shot targets. There we go. I'm sticking with it. It creates hook-shottable scarecrows in places, so you can, like, get higher and stuff. And largely, it's used to skip a bunch of stuff. Freaking jump scare bird! Perish. God. I actually scared the hell out of me. I'm going to assume that bird hasn't respawned yet. I'm gonna sit here and spin to win. Actually, no, I'm not. We're fine. Just gonna do a backflip off the roof. It's fine. I am a trained professional. Just gotta make it an even 145. That's an even number, right? Yeah, totally. Good thing it's daytime because it's a chicken from the egg. Wow. Okay. So while there's a lot of side questing I can do right now, I will be able to enjoy that a lot more as soon as I unlock the ability to return to being a child. Now, the game isn't going to let me do that until I beat this next dungeon. I almost said first dungeon, but it's the first adult dungeon, but it's the fourth dungeon. Level 1! Forest Temple! Yeah, because the GBA version of A Link to the Past is wrong. That's a rain for a different time. Let's backflip over this fence. I don't know why I'm like narrating this as if this is going to be sped up to hell and back. It might be. I also wonder why I'm no longer backwards walking. The forests of Kokiri sure have changed. But at least the scrubs are still around. So I want to farm Deku Nuts off these guys. There we go. That should be plenty. So yeah, Kokiri Forest is like super mega different now. They don't recognize Link because he's an adult, because the Kokiri don't age. That was a detail I left out of the lore part of that, but that is truth. Now there's just monsters everywhere. I didn't explain what the Song of Storms did. It creates storms, but more than that, it has a couple of other unique properties that I'll be exploiting later. I don't see why not. Let's do this while we're thinking about it. Also, you have to have just remembered how the path went, but I've known this path since I was like a child, so it's just money, isn't it? $5. This guy won't let us through. There's like a really cool trick you can do here, where you like do that and can just like get past him eventually. But why rob the game of a chance to unheal someone else? So this is the third and final use of Zarya's song. Actually, no, that's not true. There's like a fourth, technically, as part of another piece of heart chain. So yeah, that was left, and this is straight left, right. I believe this one is also money, but I'm gonna blow it up anyway because Rando Brain. I'm gonna roll into an explosion because I'm the opposite of a Hollywood guy. Oh yeah, one of you has something unique. Oh, Deku Nut capacity. Yeah, absolutely, actually. That's one I should actually want. So yeah, welcome to this. This is the only instance in Ocarina of Time with Moblins. Moblins are annoying. They go down in like a hit, but if they see you, they throw you into a corner or whatever, and it's the stealth segment type thing where you want to go like behind them and take them out or something, or I have a better idea. How about we don't? Let's skip the entire thing. This is something the game allows you to do, so I'm going to do it. I have no reason not to. This is also like the last iteration of like milk being usable. Anyway, here's a big moblin. Bob and weave, slalom. And that's what happens if you get hit. I just wanted to show that off. Yep. I have no reason to kill this guy. I have literally zero reason to, but yeah, give me that $15. 15 American US dollars. But Zarya isn't here anymore. This would have been more poignant if the forest were in silence instead. Hello, ninja person named Sheik. So now we're getting another song. This one is a warp song. Every song for the rest of the game is going to be a warp song associated with a dungeon that has a medallion in some form or another. Also of note, they are no longer just 3 notes repeating forever. So that's the way of the songs getting quote-unquote harder, I guess. I learned a song. At least he's not trying to drink his ocarina this time. Technut. Really? No, drop. Thank you.